Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
We want you to be part of the show. Call us. 877-937-1047. Get on the air with Johnjay and Rich.
Johnjay and Rich. Kyle, what do you got for 3 things we need to know?
Starting April 1st, the United States Postal Service is rolling out new policies. If you're shipping packages on Saturdays or right before a holiday, expect an extra day for delivery. They say these changes are going to improve service for rural areas and to help tackle their financial struggles. But for some, the trusty snail mail is going to get a little bit slower. They said they're estimating this will only affect about 11% of their clients. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see if that means it affects you as well. Yesterday, we talked a little bit about how 23andMe filed for bankruptcy, which means eventually they're going to have to sell their assets to pay their creditors. So if you are one of the over 15 million people who have provided saliva samples to them, they're recommending that you take action to delete your data.
Oops.
Because it doesn't matter who they sell it to. Whoever they sell it to doesn't have to follow any rules on what they do with your DNA.
That's scary.
Really scary. So
I've done that test.
Yeah. Did you have them send back your saliva sample or do you have them store it?
They stored it.
Okay. So there are a couple of there are actually a couple things that you need to do if you're worried about your DNA getting sold to who knows who. You got to go into your account and you have to opt out of them storing it, and they'll have to send it back. And then for just the data, you have to say a couple things. Number one, you have to go into your account and into your settings, and you have to tell them that they're not allowed for third-party testing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then you have to go in to your settings and you can delete your data.
Okay.
So you sent your DNA into 23andMe?
A long time ago. You know how as soon as technology comes out, I'm like all in all the time.
Did you find out you had extra kids?
No, it was, I think we talked about it in the air. It was like for the money that you spend, it was like, you might be allergic to broccoli. It wasn't like all that crazy.
Oh, it doesn't tell you you're really not Italian.
I thought it would be like you're 10%.
Oh.
Right.
It gives you a little bit of that, but there was no surprises. You know, it wasn't like a...
These 7 people say they're your children.
I know. Any secret siblings?
I didn't do 23andMe. I did Ancestry DNA, but the fact that like this is happening tells me that it's probably going to happen with Ancestry DNA. So I'm going to go in and try to delete all my stuff.
What happened with you? Did you find out anything about yourself?
I did find out about some family stuff. It wasn't necessarily me, but we had found out that we have another like full blood cousin that was put up for adoption.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
wow.
that ended up coming back, and he looks exactly like my cousins.
But for you to find that out, that means they had to submit their DNA. So like if Rich has 5 other kids, but those 5 kids never submitted, you would never know.
Exactly. So I had the cousin that was adopted had done the Ancestry DNA, and then my cousin who wasn't adopted that grew up with my aunt and my uncle did it as well, and they were 100% match, and they look exactly alike.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Wild. That's pretty wild. Yeah, so just make sure, if you're concerned about it, just make sure to go in and click the permanently delete data, and when that goes through, you should actually get an email back saying your data has been deleted. Instagram is offering a new way. They're trying to get bullying online in check. So they say a lot of the time it happens in middle schools and high schools. That's a big concern for a lot of parents. So they're unveiling a new thing where they're partnering with middle schools and high schools for an anti-bullying campaign that they're calling the Schools Partnership Program. Teachers and administrators are going to be able to intervene when students experience online bullying. And they do say that they're going to fast track within 48 hours any harassment reports to the schools.
I bet this has to do with adolescence.
Oh, probably.
It could be, but also, Instagram's been under fire for a while now. This isn't the first anti-bullying sort of campaign that they're putting out. But I mean, if that's what it took, a TV show to go
it's
on Netflix.
It's pretty dark, right? It's pretty deep and emotional what happens in adolescence because of online bullying, and it's wild.
Literally Instagram.
Yeah,
they're talking about Insta.
It's definitely something that needs to be under control. They said they've been testing it at 60 schools so far. The results have been promising, and a bunch of schools are signing up on the wait list right now. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Payton, what's the vibe for horoscopes today?
We're going to talk about toxic friends in your friend groups.
877-937-1047. Call us right now to find out toxic friend stuff. What up, Mike?
Virgo, representing Virgos.
All right, I got you for Virgo, Mike. Johnjay, you are also a Virgo. So when it comes to you being the toxic friend, you're the one who judges silently and sometimes not so silently. Virgo, you're the friend who says they support you, but will also hit you with the, you're really going to text them back? Interesting choice. They have notes on literally everything that they do, that you do, and you will hear about it, even if it's in the form of a passive-aggressive suggestion.
So that's how Mike being a Virgo and me being a Virgo, if we're the toxic friend, that's us?
Correct.
That doesn't sound toxic at all to me.
Some people, they would think that that's a toxic friend.
Yeah, it sounds very helpful, right, Mike?
Passive-aggressive suggestions are not helpful, Virgos.
I'm listening. I'm waiting for the toxic part, and I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds fantastic.
That's the passive-aggressive.
They're blaming us.
So you agree with Johnjay, Mike?
Absolutely.
Shaking my head.
To the Virgo, passive-aggressive is a virtue.
Exactly. I guess that's what we're hearing here.
All right, Mike. Drive safe.
You guys have a blessed day, and you guys rock.
Thanks,
Can't
brother.
wait to talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Well, you can call us in an hour if you want to jump on the air. All right.
Yeah.
Later. Abby. What's your sign, Abby?
Aquarius.
Okay, Aquarius, when it comes to you being the toxic friend, you are the emotionally unavailable weirdo. Aquarius, you will disappear for a week and then you'll randomly pop back up in your friend's life. Like, sorry, I was too deep in a Wikipedia rabbit hole about alternate dimensions or something. Aquarius, they care about you, but they just don't always show it in the most human ways. Also, never expect an Aquarius to take your side in an argument because you guys are above it.
That is 100% true. That is exactly me.
I know. I feel like today's scopes are like pretty on the nose for a lot of the signs.
Yeah.
All right, Abby. Have a great day.
Thank you guys
Thank
so
you.
much.
Wanda, good morning. What's your sign?
Hey, I am a Cancer.
Okay, Cancers. This one's rough for you guys because you guys are so emotional. And unfortunately, when you guys are the toxic friend, you become the emotional manipulator. A Cancer friend will guilt trip you like their life depends on it. If you cancel plans with a Cancer, they are suddenly playing sad music and posting cryptic, some people change quotes. And if you don't respond fast enough to a Cancer, prepare for the text that says, I guess I just care more than you do.
It's not facts, guys. Oh, I wish my sister was listening right now because she'd be like, that's you, girl. Listen, we are important. Don't cancel plans on me.
I feel that. I had a really good Cancer friend.
My time is precious.
Yep.
So are Cancers good friends or toxic friends?
Honestly, in my experience with my Cancer friend, it was not a good relationship or friendship.
Oh, no.
Well, she acted like she was my boyfriend. Like, you're not my boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, no, not like that. I feel good friend, but we can be toxic. Just don't.
We all got a little bit of it.
All right, Wanda. Thank you for calling in, Wanda.
A touch of the tox.
Hi, Harper.
Hi,
What's your sign?
I'm Scorpio.
Okay, Harper. So for Scorpio, when it comes to you being the toxic friend, you're kind of just that friend who knows a little bit too much about all of your other friends. So you're kind of like your secret diary. You Scorpios, you collect every detail about your friends' lives, even the ones that they don't really remember telling you. But the thing is, if you cross a Scorpio is going to remind you that they know exactly where all of your dirty laundry is, and they're going to air out your business if you start being shady.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Harper. Bye.
She's like, that's not me. And
You
I'm
don't
sure.
have to be that person. That's only if you were toxic.
I'm talking
What's up,
to future
Kenny?
Harper.
Oh, I'm a Libra.
Libra. Okay, just like Kyle. Libras, you're the flaky friend who low-key starts drama. Libra, you will say, I miss you, let's hang out, and then vanish like a ghost when somebody tries to make plans with you. Also, you guys hate confrontation, so instead of resolving an issue, they'll just start hanging out with your enemy and pretend it's not weird.
Yep, I've done that.
Oh my gosh. Kyle, you
in
raise
our
your
group, if you
eyebrows.
hang out with the enemy, you're out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you better move to a different state.
All right, Kate.
that was funny.
Later, brother. Thank you. How about Pisces?
Pisces, you're the victim friend. Pisces, you will ruin your own life and then act shocked about it. You will tell a wild story about ignoring 50 red flags, and then when somebody gives you advice, you just blink at them like no one's home. Also, you never take accountability. Everything is always someone else's fault.
Yeah, that's true.
How about Leo?
Leo, this one hits true to me, but also the fact that this is a Leo reading means that I'm not alone in this. But Leo, we're the friend that makes everything about them. Leos, we could literally be at our friend's birthday party and somehow we turn the conversation into, oh my gosh, that reminds me of my birthday 3 years ago when I looked amazing. We all love a Leo's confidence, but sometimes it would be nice to get a word in. Boo, whatever.
All right, if we get to your sign there, I'll post it on our website, johnjayrich.com. Speaking of friends, you were saying the other day, because you had your friend Z.
Yeah.
She's been staying with you?
Yeah, so my friend Z was in town for her birthday, and it's kind of been an interesting dynamic because my friend...
What's her sign?
She's an Aries.
We didn't do Aries either.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to read you this Aries. Aries, they are the one who picks fights for a sport. Aries are the friends who will argue with you just to keep things interesting. You could say, I love summer, and they'll be like, actually, summer is trash, and here's a TED Talk about why. They don't even mean to be toxic. It's just that peace bores them. And this is so real for my friend Z because Z and my boyfriend Kadeem have known each other since before I knew either one of them. Z used to be really good friends with Kadeem's little sister Paige growing up. And so they kind of have this brother-sister relationship, but sometimes Z just don't know how to chill. She has to get the last word in, and sometimes she doesn't even know what she's talking about. She's just arguing to argue. And so this is literally it. They were arguing, I think she said, they were arguing about basketball, and Kadeem said, LeBron's the GOAT. And she was like, oh, so you're saying Michael Jordan isn't good? No, Michael Jordan's good. I just think LeBron's the GOAT. They literally were going back and forth arguing. She left yesterday, and I have never been so excited to come home. to peace and quiet. But that's my girl. Love her till the day we die, but she knows how I feel.
You think LeBron's a GOAT?
Kobe, come on.
You think Kobe's better than Michael Jordan?
I do. I think Kobe is my GOAT.
All right. Amanda, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
What's going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. But my husband and I were just listening to it, and we were like, we know Johnjay normally talks kind of fast, but this morning it was like, have you had some extra espresso this morning, or what was...
I'm just excited to be here. I get excited to hang out with my friends.
I love it. We're excited to listen to you every morning.
Well, thank you.
Every morning on the drop off to school.
You know what, though? I'm glad you said that because I do need to slow down a lot because I think I talk too fast. I give out the phone number too fast, give out the text line too fast. You know what I mean?
I actually had to Google the number. I was like, what's the number again?
I know. So I'm going to give it 877-937-1047, Amanda.
Got it. I'll save it.
Okay. Have a great... Thanks for listening, you guys. Thank you so much.
No, of course.
I got to talk slower, Kyle. I got to talk slower.
Slow it down.
All right. Slow it down. You can also text us. You text JJR and whatever's on your mind to 96893. It's Johnjay and Rich right now on 1047 KISS FM.
That's nice pacing.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.